Hello, everyone, and welcome to this new session. So it's Thursday, and we are back with a new session of current updates. And here with me is Ananya.
Hello, everyone.
Okay. So, Ananya, what are we doing for today?
So today in our current update session, we will again talk about some very important writers of India. And these are all contemporary writers and works. So it will be a very exciting session today.
Yes. And so, if you are new to our channel, please do subscribe and hit the bell icon for all the notifications. So, let's get started with our session today. So, as Ananya mentioned, we will today be talking about some more important writers from India. Okay. Let's move on to our first writer. Okay, it is Malati Rao. So, Malati Rao is a very prominent contemporary writer of India. She won the Central Sahitya Academy Award for her English language novel Disorderly Women in 2007. It's a very important work which is getting talked about a lot nowadays. So remember Disorderly Women by Malti Rao. It's a story of four Brahmin women in pre-independent India who struggle to break the barriers built around them by society. Malati Rao has written 3 novels, 3 collections of short stories, and authored several newspaper articles. So, what are the important works by this writer? The Bridge, and in Banaras flows the Ganga, and Come for a Coffee, Please. These are some of the well-known works by this writer. And she also wrote a novel called Inquisition. These are some of the most important works by this writer called Malti Rao. And on the screen, you can see the cover of this novel by her, that is Disorderly Women. It's a very important work. Please try to remember at least the titles of who wrote which novel. This can be very important for net, set, get, or any exam you go for. Okay, let's move on to the next writer. Yes.
So the next writer is Esther David. So Esther David is an Indian Jewish author, an artist, and a sculptor. And she talks about Jewish life in India. She won Sahitya Academy Award in 2010 for the book of Rachel. And Ahmedabad, City with a Past, is another major work by her. Now, this book, the Book of Rachel, is the winner of the Sahitya Academy Award 2010. The plot goes like this. Rachel lives alone by the sea. Her children have long migrated to Israel, as have her Bene Israel Jew neighbors. Taking care of the local synagogue and preparing exquisite traditional Jewish dishes sustains Rachel's hope of seeing the community come together again at a future time. Now, when developers moves to acquire the synagogue and its surrounding land, Rachel's vehement opposition takes the synagogue committee and the town by surprise. This book is written with warmth and humor. Book of Rachel is a captivating tale of a woman's battle to live life on her own terms. Continuing the saga of the unique Bene Israel Jews in India, it adds to Esther David's reputation as a writer of grace and power. So this was about Esther David, and this plot was from the Book of Rachel.
Yeah, okay. So, and everyone watching the video right now, please do like also, right? Okay. Let's move on to the next work and writer. Okay, so before we move on, it's just a small reminder for you all that our 6-month paper 1 course is now available at just rupees 5,000. It's a limited time offer, so hurry and get enrolled for this course now at just rupees 5,000. And there are 2 numbers on the screen where you can contact if you have any further queries regarding the course. Okay. So the next writer we want to talk about is Rupa Baja. Again, a very important contemporary writer. She's from Amritsar, Punjab, and she's a recipient of the Grinzen Kevor Prize, the Commonwealth Award, and India Sahitya Academy Award. In 2004, she published her first novel, that is The Sari Shop. It explores her hometown and the class dynamics of India. This novel won the writer flattering reviews, with reviewers calling her India's new literary find. The Sari Shop was longlisted for the Orange Prize for Fiction in 2004. The novel won the 25th Grinzenk Award Prize for Best First Novel in June 2005, the Commonwealth Award in 2005, and India Sahitya Academy Award English 2006. So these books are also very important because they are Sahitya Academy awardees, right? Rupa Bajwa's second novel, Tell Me a Story, was released in April 2012. So she has written two novels, The Sari Shop and Tell Me a Story. But The Sari Shop is more famous. So this work, Tell Me a Story, met with extreme reactions. It received critical appreciation from some quarters, at the same time creating controversy among the literary circles in New Delhi, since a part of this novel lampooned these very people. Currently, Rupa Bajwa is working on her third novel. So please remember the name of the Sari Shop. It's a very important work by Rupa Bajwa. Right. Let's move on to the next work and writer. Yes.
So Sidharta Deb, he was born in Shillong, which is the capital city of Meghalaya state in northeastern India. So he's a northeastern writer. And he published his first novel, The Point of Return. This is a semi-autobiographical novel in nature, and it is set in a fictional town that closely resembles Shillong in India's northeast. Then his second novel, Surface, is also set in northeast India, and it is about a disillusioned Sikh journalist. It was published in the United States as An Outline of the Republic, and it was shortlisted for the Hutch Crossword Award in India and longlisted for the International Dublin Impact Prize. Then his first non-fiction book, The Beautiful and the Damned, A Portrait of the New India. This was published in June 2011 by Viking Penguin and by FSG Faber. His latest novel, The Light at the End of the World, was published in 2023. That is his latest novel now. And it is considered to be a breakthrough in form while also grappling with themes of climate change, authoritarianism, and colonialism. So his major novels are The Point of Return, Surface. Okay, his major non-fiction is The Beautiful and the Damned. His latest novel is The Light at the End of the World. These are the key points that at least you should take from this. All right.
And please remember these writers from northeast of India. At least remember the names, that which writers are hailing from northeast of India, and also the issues they're exploring through their fiction and non-fiction. Like what are the persistent themes we can see in the writers who are coming from northeast of India. Such questions can come from, especially in statement-based questions or in the form of match the following. So please remember these writers from northeast of India, like who are coming from Shillong and Meghalaya, right? And what are the persistent themes which we can see time and again in their works, right? Okay, so let's move on to the next writer. Okay, Prajal Parajuli. He's another very important writer from Northeast, right? And Parajuli's works include the short story collection, The Gurkha's Daughter, and the novel Land Where I Flee. In his works, mostly we see characters who are from Nepal, right? So The Gurkha's Daughter, it's a collection of short stories by Indian author Prajal Parajuli describing and dramatizing the experiences of Nepali speaking people and the Nepali diaspora. Very important. If they ask you a question like who among the following writers has talked about the Nepali diaspora, so it's very important to keep such points in mind. Okay, the Hindustan Times described this work as the best short story collection you have read in a while. The Gurkha's Daughter, right? Next work is Land Where I Flee. This book centers around a Nepali Indian family from the state of Sikkim. Chitralekha Newpane, a 84-year-old woman, is the matriarch of the family who has raised her grandchildren after their parents passed away. On the occasion of her 84th birthday, there is a reunion in the family of those 4 grandchildren who live in different parts of the world. Prashanti is the eunuch maid of the house who is very bossy. The novel deals with various themes like identity politics and family. So again, a very important writer who talks about Nepali diaspora, right? Please keep such writers in mind and their major works. Right here we see two works. The Gurkha's Daughter, it's a short story collection, and his novel Land Where I Flee. Both of these works talk about Nepali diaspora, Nepali families, and the issues and the obstacles they deal with in their daily lives. Okay, next work. Okay, so it's all for tonight. So today we have talked about 5 very important writers, contemporary writers from India. Please look up more about these writers, right? They have written more works. Try to remember the places writers have come from and what are the persistent issues they have dealt with in many of their works. And before we wrap up for tonight, it's a small reminder that our 6-month paper 1 course by Jobin sir, it's now available at just rupees 5,000. It's a limited time offer, so hurry and avail this course right now. And there are 2 numbers on the screen where you can contact if you have any further queries regarding this course. Right, that's all for tonight from our side. So Ananya, shall we wrap up?
Yes, definitely. And again, it was an amazing session. And we have to take these as current update because it's a current update session. This is our general knowledge, and knowing new things session also. So I hope everyone enjoyed the session. Good night.
Okay, so we will see you again tomorrow at 9 p.m. Till then, bye. Take care. Good night.